the thing that but one thing we can say is this. When women make money, what's the first thing they scream? I'm strong and independent, right?
Yes.
Right.
Well, we have to be in the alpha male
hold on.
role.
But when you ask yourself, when a woman says I'm independent, who are they independent of?
We're
Hold
independent
on.
for ourselves.
Stop, please. Who are they independent of?
We don't need to.
When-
be,
when-
I don't know.
When women
None of our
say,
business.
because typically when women make money and earn a
Right,
degree and
right.
get some status,
Right.
first thing they say is I'm strong and independent.
Right.
Independent of whom?
Lending themselves, right?
Independent of men, ladies.
Yeah,
Oh,
independent
Thank
of
you.
Oh,
any
yes,
kind of
okay.
Yes.
assistance, any
Independent
kind
of
help.
men, because it used to be men are the providers, a woman is under that man, he takes care of her, etc. So when women make money, the first thing they do is flex and say I'm independent. But exactly of who? It's of men.
No, and
Now,
also
here's the
maybe their
difference.
family is just getting their own.
But it's
Typically men.
It's typically men, though.
Yeah,
Let's
typically.
just
Okay.
that's what
Yeah,
it is,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
So
I
that's
see what you're
90% of the reason why. Maybe 10% their dad or their parents. But in general, it's because I don't need a man, right?
Right.
But
right.
when men make money, we never say that. Could you imagine if we walked around and we said, we're strong, we're independent? Like, you would laugh at us. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Now they say
Like,
I got more bitches now.
no. But it's just that men don't run around and say that they're strong and independent, but women do. So what I would say is this. When men get money, they look at it like, all right, cool. I could take care of a girl and a family. When women make money, they say, I don't have to tolerate the fuckery with a guy and build a family with a guy I don't want. So I get what we're saying, yo, you're going to look and see other things of the horizon, but that doesn't mean he's not going to bring you with him. He's probably going to want other women. Yes, of course he is.
I would
He's probably going to want to live his life.
contradict you on
But here's the problem. This is where the disconnect is. Women want monogamy for men that have money. It ain't happening. So if you do build a guy up and he makes money, most of the time, he's not going to be monogamous, whether you know it or not. They're going to want other women.
And that's fine. And most
Yeah.
women understand, especially in
No, they
2020. Well,
don't.
I
They
mean, I
absolutely
would
don't.
say like, I think differently. I feel like a lot more women are understanding that if the man is providing or whatnot and he's successful, some of us are understanding that, new is good.
A small
They
amount.
want to experience. And I understand that if I love my man, I want him to have the most experiences of his life and be happy and do everything that he's ever dreamed of. Of course, I totally understand.
Yeah.
But
But that doesn't mean he's independent of you. That's the difference. That's my point.
Right. Okay.
When men make money, it's like I can now have women be dependent upon me, keyword women, right? But when women make money, they say I'm independent. A big reason why women make money is so that they don't have to tolerate guys that cheat on them. But what I'm saying is that if you meet a guy that has money, he's probably going to cheat on you.
Not necessarily. I'm
Is
going
it
to
cheating?
interject that.
Oh, was that?
Because
Sorry?
I'm going to
hold on.
interject.
Hold on.
Wait.
You gonna
One,
say something?
one at a time.
Someone here said something.
She did.
Is it
Oh, go
cheating?
ahead. When they have other women?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an understanding that you would have with your partner. So, like, if you're okay with that, is it cheating?
No, it's not. But the reason why men aren't honest about that is because most women can't handle him having other women. Most women can't handle
They'll
it.
leave or walk
They'll
away.
leave or they'll say, fuck that. So it's just very simple. Like, okay, let's say you're on an airplane and I told you, here's a parachute, but there's only a 10% chance it's going to deploy. Would you jump out the plane?
Depends on what the other option is.
You have two choices.
Is the plane crashing regardless?
No. The plane's going to go to its destination, but I'm saying, yo, I got a parachute for you. I know you want to go, parachuting. Damn. It only has 10% chance of
I would
deploying.
take the
Would you jump out the
10%.
plane?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I take a
Yes.
lot of chances.
Okay, but realistically speaking, knowing that there's a 90% chance that the parachute is not going to deploy, would you jump out the plane?
No.
You wouldn't, right? Cool. That's how men feel about women. I'm not going to tell my girl and be honest with her that I want to have other women knowing that I only have a 10% success rate because most women are not okay with it. So what do most guys do? They don't jump out the plane.
So if you know that you're one of those guys who would want to jump out the plane, then find a girl who's going to give you the 90% instead of the 10%.
I'm telling you, a majority of women don't. So
Majority,
you got
yeah, we're talking about majority.
Okay,
but,
so
I mean,
I'm going off. This is the difference between men and women. We go off of probabilities. You guys go off of possibilities. Oh, it's possible that I'll find a guy that's 6'5", multimillionaire, with nice straight teeth, that's not going to cheat on me and love me for life. That's not how it goes. The chances of that are extremely slim. Us, we go off of probability. Most girls don't like infidelity, so I'm not going to say shit. I'm just going to do my thing, and hopefully she don't find out.
Yeah.
Now, personally, I'm honest. I tell my girl I'm going to have sex with other girls. But most girls can't accept it. Most men aren't going to tell the truth, and that's just what it is. So,
But
Yeah.
to Alexis' situation here, we found from the show as well, we've seen girls come on the OnlyFans. Most guys will prey on girls with money. And for example,
that too.
you have a lot of money and status. So guys are like, oh, she's popping, she makes money.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get with her so she could take care of me. And obviously, you care for your guys, you take care of them. And they say, you know what? Okay, cool. I can ride this wave and then hop off the train. So it's kind of like that, I guess, lifestyle and that providing for men, it can backfire on you because you're giving them what they want and then they just dip. It's almost like the opposite when girls use guys for money.
Yeah.
They're using you for your money, basically. that's what happens to you.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
which we don't agree with actually
Yeah.
on the spot. I don't think.
It's lame, bro.
I don't think.
It's a common thing.
I don't even
It's a
think
very
women
common
should be
thing.
working, to be honest with y'all. But that's a whole
Period.
other
It's more
thing.
common now than
Misogyny.
ever.
What's more common?
If men being
Oh.
more,
Women being breadwinners and
yeah,
dudes not.
No,
Yeah.
men
Yeah.
using
Yeah.
women.
and women
also.
having to step up to the plate, even when they want to be submissive, because men are unlikely to want to succeed.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, I think the rule is, as a female, like, don't get with a guy that you have to build up. To be honest with y'all.
100%.
Because
I
he
mean-
shouldn't be dating.
Because because here's the problem as a woman. Once you enter the frame where you're building the guy up, you immediately take an authority position with the man. And unfortunately
Facts.
for women, they don't do well with authority. Women suck at everything when they're leaders, no offense. And the reason for that is because women are emotional,
Misogyny.
they're erratic, they go off of how they feel versus what's real. So it's not really good to put someone that's dependent upon their emotions that makes decisions to be in an authority position. The man needs to be there. Because if the woman's there, she's like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be the guy. Why am I building you up? Why am I teaching you all this shit? Like, you should already know this shit, motherfucker. Like, for example, like me as a guy, right? If I get with a girl and I got to tell her, put your makeup on and stop looking like shit, that's annoying. It's not my job. It's her job to be the fair sex.
Yeah.
It's my job to provide. So I'm going to get frustrated and annoyed that I have to tell her to do her job. Same thing with females telling a guy, oh, this is how you make money, this is how you become successful, etc. So
Well-
those are the wrong guys.
We don't find it frustrating at first. We find it nurturing. Like, we actually want to build guys up because that's the nurture and the feminine in us. But then
But it puts you in your masculine.
and then after a few months, then we realize, oh wait, this deteriorates actually our real femininity and puts us into that masculine.
Exactly. Because when women are in authority roles, they end up becoming bitchy, annoying, and crass. And
10
that's just
out of
what it
10.
is.
And to be honest, you don't build a man up. You just give him what he needs in the moment. He just
Right.
leaves you.
Yeah.
So you're not really building him up. You're just giving him what he needs.
Yep.
I feel like
Yeah.
I relate a lot to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe like a couple of years ago, I feel like because and a lot of OnlyFans girls are in this situation where we're making the money and the man is resenting us because we're making more, we're wearing the pants, and it's also causing a problem in the bedroom because he's already feeling like I'm wearing the pants and I'm making more money than him. And honestly, I don't personally like, I have seen that I don't like sleeping with a man that I don't think he's more superior to me. So normally I have always loved taking care of the man and teaching him and telling him like, this is what you're going to do. And I thought that that was the way to be. But now it's like kind of like, wait, now I'm just screaming at you that why are you waking up 2 p.m.? Be ambitious. Come on, get it, go and get it.
You're
And
not
now
him.
I can't get wet for you because I don't think that you're a man. And that's something that I have come to learn, that I feel that I need to be with someone who makes more money than me, that I respect, that I can learn something from, even though it is great making money. But that's probably why I'm single right now, because of that same situation.
Yeah, I mean,
where-